Riding around having some fun with Lars.
Distraction for this ride to end in the worst way possible.
Oh, it's gonna end the worst way possible, so I have to have a reaction. It's like this. Oh! Did you see his foot? Did you guys see his foot? Tell me his shoe. That was just his shoe. Oh. I thought that was his foot. It's his shoe. It's coming off. Woo! I thought he had a really bad deformity after a crash. All right. So what happened? What happened? So we're gonna be traveling through here. Buddy's gonna pass. Motostar is gonna interrupt class again.
Worst way possible.
So this guy's gonna stop. Why did he stop? We don't know why he stopped. But if you had your own cardo and you could talk to each other, he could say, "I'm stopping." You could have stopped. So we're gonna clip him and then dump the bike. Now, was that a big enough impact to actually fall down and hurt yourself? No, so we probably slammed the brakes once we had that impact. And we're gonna be sliding around, and then there's his foot completely broken off, not lying. It's not a shoe coming off, it's his foot. Just kidding, it's a shoe. But it's kind of, it's a good thumbnail, right? So just don't panic brake. Look at his hand. Smashed right there. Moving on. All right, right through here, good staggering, okay? Good staggering. The thing we have to watch out for are animals and vehicles like this.
Reacting time.
Yep. Good swerve. Good swerve. Good swerve. Everybody did a good job. This would have been 3 people, at least 2 people, in severe injury status. They're multi-system trauma, level 1 trauma. I don't even think the rescue kit would solve a lot of those problems. Hopefully it's just a bleeding injury so the rescue kit can help. But we're talking spinal. We're talking shock. We're talking completely bleeding out, internal injuries. You can't stop that. Oh, so lucky. So very lucky. And these are highway speeds. You see that? Look at the speedo. It's like 130. I think we get to 130 kilometers an hour. Those are highway speeds. So that means everyone's doing highway speeds, and this vehicle wanted to swerve around them or go into the other lane to pass everybody. And we're having to swerve. Look at that vehicle. Look at the motorcycle rider. Look at that. That was a great escape path. Write in the comments, this was a great escape path. Did a great job. Look, we're going to swerve. Let's go ahead and do it slow speed. So he's going to swerve out of the lane position that he was in, which was going to be the staggered position. So a far right position. He picked the perfect one. This rider right here is able to just move over just a little bit. So it's an adaptation. But we're in the far left portion of our lane. We have to swerve to the right to get around it. Thankfully, this person moved over. You're a dum-dum, but we're actually going to be making our way around it and saved our own skin. That was a red stage maneuver over there. Action time. You're on high alert, actively engaged in emergency maneuvers. If he just panicked and slammed into it or dumped the bike or swerved left or swerved up somehow, that would have been a brown stage maneuver. So it did a very good job. We're going to move on to the next one. Woo! So same person. Not necessarily the same day. Let's see what happens here. So everyone's staggered, but then you move into more of a single file on a turn. Very good. You can kind of change. Whoa, whoa. See that kind of stuff, it does piss me off. But that right there, see how we almost hit the pylons? We have to pay attention to what's in front. Okay, once we solve the problem, move on to the next one that's happening. Right, Aaron Blom? Move on to the next one. Okay. All right. Watch the side of the vehicle. Do you see the side of the vehicle up ahead? First flip off. We're going to flip them off. There's that side of the vehicle. You see what I mean when it comes to making sure we pay attention? All right. Watch out. Watch out. Whew. Here we go. Moving on. Ride free. Okay. Watch out if you're going to be switching lanes. Okay, we have a roundabout, so we're going to have a merging problem. So there's the side of the vehicle, and there's the merging problem. Okay, good job navigating that. Got himself out of that situation. So acceleration into an escape path can be useful. You don't always have to brake, and that was an example of accelerating into the escape path. So we're getting into here, and that's when, as soon as we see something, because we see that this person can only go into my lane. So we have an escape path over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim for it, but we need to get there quick. We have the ability to do it. We're not in the middle of a turn anymore. We're going straight. So swerve and then accelerate through, because you don't know what they're going to do. So it did a great job with that escape path. Good job. Great example. Here we go. Moving through here. Gavin. Ooh. What it says. Oh, sheep. Good job navigating that, but a little too fast for the environment. I'd be watching out for these blind corners. It's kind of weird to see. It's kind of weird to see when people do high-speed stuff around these corners. And I have a feeling a lot of it has to do with complacency. It's like, it hasn't happened to me yet, so it's not going to happen. So I'm going to keep getting faster and faster and faster around these corners. And typically when you get faster and faster and faster around these corners, your ego gets even bigger and bigger and bigger, to where it's like, I'm getting better as a rider because I'm going faster. No, there's nothing bad has happened to you yet. You need to pay attention and watch out for these close calls, and watch these so that you know not to do stuff like this. That was a blind corner. Going a little fast on blind corners. You don't know what's around the corner. All right? Blind hedge. We got somebody coming out. You couldn't anticipate that. So he did a great job swerving, but you can't see what's happening around this corner now. This corner. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. You gotta watch out for this blind corner. That's the new thing. Let's just not speed around it. All right, so Jigsaw Pat, here we go. Beep, beep. Boop, boop. Come on, new riders. If you want to know how to ride effectively and smart, make sure you grab the Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. I talk about how to plan your ride, what the Smart Rider principles are all about, the color code chart, what patterns to look for, how to rescue another rider. Anyways, you got to just check it out. Make sure you click the link in the description. There's a discount code. It's the cheapest it's ever going to be. Only 500 people are going to be able to get the code. So make sure you grab yours now. All right, let's get back into the video. All right, lots of people turning left at this intersection. We got people waiting to turn right, and we got somebody coming right at us. Yeah. Didn't see us, did ya? So nothing you could have done in that situation other than wear gear. So make sure you guys are wearing gear so you don't get hit by anything, all right? Or get damaged by the hit. So Harley Mick. All right, you got to watch out for the second. Watch out for the second. Hey, just because you get past one doesn't mean another is not going to happen. So we got a dum-dum there. We're not looking. Oh, now we got to squeeze that brake because another dum-dum's doing it. Okay, so stop staring at the people that do stuff. You're going over here, flipping them off, and then you're like, oh, crap. And that's usually what happens when you crash. You panic brake. You do something, all right? All right, here we go. Harley Mick, another... Okay, side of the vehicle, non-issue. Good job braking. Good job braking. Should be a non-issue. Moto Stars, you're welcome. Woo! Riding around this truck, decides to use my lane as a turning lane. Okay. All right, uncommon thing in a common situation. We have headlights and the front grille in our lane. Good job on Grom Squatch for recognizing that uncommon thing in a common situation. Now imagine if you weren't paying attention, Grom. What do you think would have happened if you weren't paying attention? What do you think would have happened, class? Oh, what the... All right, so we're going to go through here. Yeah, we see something uncommon in a common situation. We have somebody wanting to use this as a turn lane. That's what Grom Squatch said, so we're going to go with that. And that's pretty much what happened here. But when we are riding in our lane and we see headlights and a grill inside the lane, we have a problem. So we have to slow it down. Hopefully they're not moving. Slow it down and switch lanes. So he did exactly what you needed to do. But the thing is, you have to recognize it. Now imagine if we didn't recognize it until like right here. And we were like, oh crap. We slammed that front brake and we dumped it right here. and we started sliding and sliding until we stopped right here, and then he just goes on with his day. That's pretty much what would have happened. So make sure you don't panic. Make sure you're zoned in. Grom Squatch was zoned in. Went to orange stage, saw something was happening. Boom, left it.
Seriously?
Did a good job. Now you could say all the stuff you want in your head. That's fine. That's fine. Nobody got hurt. That's all I care about. King Maximus, here we go. Riding through at nighttime, low visibility, multiple different kinds of hazards. The only real ones we have are merging. We got a lot of brake lights. A lot of brake lights up ahead, so careful. Start rolling off the throttle. Go ahead, switch lanes if you need to. Lots of brake lights. Lots of brake lights. All right, slow it down. You never know. Oh, is that a motorcycle down? Are you gonna rescue him? Or is that a trailer? Are we driving a jet? All right, we're going 90 miles per hour. We're back into open area. Okay. So one of the only things that you have to really worry about at night is low visibility. Now, I was pointing out, okay, look at this. So you see just kind of red lights, some running lights. You got some running lights. You got some running lights. You got some running lights. And then up ahead, look at all that red. Look at all the red up ahead. That should give you a little bit of a cause for concern. A little bit of red is okay. A lot of red is bad. So think about that also when you're bleeding to rescue another rider. A lot of red is bad. A little red is okay. So good job maneuvering around it. I think that's a trailer. Looks like a trailer. Well, either way, we had to adapt to the situation and move out of it. So did a great job, saw it ahead of time. If you like today's video, make sure you click this video right here to keep watching more. But if you want to become a smart rider, click this and grab this Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. It's going to help you become a smart rider by planning your ride, rescuing other riders, knowing what patterns to look for, and so much more. Make sure you grab it. Link will be in the description also. I'll be seeing you around.